Hello, my marvellous sausages, and here we are again. It's Xur time, and we'll also have a look at what's going down in the Trials arena. Xur's in the tower, so if you don't know, you want to come over to the hangar, and then make your way right up the back here past this misty green bit, which is always there. Dead Orbit used to be there, I think. Arak Jalal had the sort of farting problem. But anyway, come up the staircase, look, and you can see you can see him here with his tentacles on his face. Let's go and see what he's got this week. Right, in like Flynn with the exotic gear, you can just purchase the exotic engram if you like for 97 shards. You can also preview what you can get from it. Look, there's the armor, and there's that there. Look, there's the weapons rather, and there is also the armor. Splendid. Nice little tip here as well. Make sure if you are going to buy one of his things during the week, buy it first and then get the exotic engram, because that will be taken out of the loot pool, you see, so you won't get double up on anything, which is very nice to hear. Anyway, let's get into it, and oh my god, this is fantastic. We've got the Vigilance Wing, a brilliant pulse rifle. It shoots a 5-round burst. It heals allies on death. And it's just generally fantastic. Plus, if you get the catalyst, it turns it full auto as well. Now, this is my favourite PvP weapon. Now, I'm crap at PvP, and this makes me not that crap. So if you're crap at PvP, get this. But anyway, just get it anyway. It's bloody marvellous. I use it all the time. For the hunters, we've got the Shards of Galanor. Hits and kills with Blade Barrage. Returns super energy, which is very nice. What have you got? 62. That ain't bad. And it's got a reasonably high mobility of plus 13. Recovery 16. Discipline 14. Intellect 13. A real good spread of stats there. Not too many ups and downs. Strength is a bit arse, but there we go. But if you're a hunter and you don't have the Shards of Galanor, it's worth picking that one up this week. Antaeus wards for the Titans. You can slide in and you can bounce things back at the gits who shoot it at you. Trouble is, the roll ain't that good. We've got plus 20 strength. That's not bad. 59 overall, plus 19 in resilience, which is what we want for our Titans because it recharges our barricade. But other than that, not great. And for the Warlocks, we've got the Karnstein Armlets. Melee kills instantly restore a large amount of health, which is bloody marvellous. Not great in the total. 16, that's okay. But the spread is pretty even, I suppose you could say. And we've got recovery of plus 10. We want that higher really for Warlocks because that governs the recharge of our rifts. Discipline plus 17, that's for our grenades. Intellect plus 9. Not too grand. Now let's have a look at the weapons. So everyone thought we were going to get a god roll on this baby, the True Prophecy this week, but it doesn't seem to have occurred because there was timed payload on it. There's an instance in the week where Xur was still around when he shouldn't have been because people were staying with him and they were holding him in place, keeping him hostage. Hilarious. Well, anyway, they said, oh, it's going to be a god roll this week, but of course Bungie have changed it because that must have cheesed them off. So we haven't got too bad a roll here with it, really. It's a kind of middling one. It's got a C grade on Light GG, which means not that many people keep this roll because they don't like it very much. But Demolitionist isn't a bad Berkador, which regenerates your grenades. Opening Shot, which ain't too bad either. Appended Mag, which increases magazine size. And then there's also Extended Mag on it too, which increases your reload speed, unfortunately, but gives you plus 30% to the magazine. And then we've also got True Sight, which gives plus 3 to stability, range, and aim assistance and handling. Or we've got Fast Draw. Let's have a look at that one. What does it say? Oh, we've got a handling of plus 15 on that and plus 5 for aim assistance stability. So not the great roll everybody thought. This 7th Seraph Revolver actually hasn't got a bad roll because you've got high impact reserves. Rounds at the end of the magazine deal more damage, which is nice. 4th times the charm, rapidly adding precision hits will return 2 rounds to the mag. That'll give you a nice flow of kicking people in the face with bullets on the end, which is pretty good. We've got accurized rounds, which gives you a plus 10 to range. That's not bad. And there's also flared magwell as well, and that'll give you plus 5 to stability, plus 15 to your reload speed, which means it makes it quicker, not slower. And then you've got the extended barrel. That gives you minus 10 to handling, but plus 10 for range and recoil. Then we've got small bore as well, which isn't a person who you find very uninteresting. It basically adds plus 7 to your range and plus 7 to stability. That is actually probably a better roll than the True Prophecy. This is a great roll for the 7th Seraph submachine gun. Look at that baby, very sexy indeed. We've got Dragonfly, which whenever I see it, I get it because it makes things explode, which is brilliant, of course. And then we've got 4th times the charm, rapidly landing precision hits will return 2 rounds to the magazine. Well, you're going to be rapidly landing with this baby because it shoots really fast indeed. It's a precision frame, We've also got Tactical Mag. That'll give you +10 to your reload speed, +5 to stability, and +10 to the mag, so it'll give you a bit more bullets for your bucks. And then we've got Steady Rounds, greatly increases stability, but it decreases your range. -5 in the range there, +15 on stability. And then finally, we've got Arrowhead Break, +30 to recoil, which is pretty cool, and +10 to the handling. And then we've got Fluted Barrel. It plays a flute, and also gives you +15 to handling and +5 to stability. We'll have a quick look through the remainders as well, but there's nothing brilliantly standout here. We've got the Wishbringer with Moving Target and Threat Detector. Next, we've got the Long Shadow with Field Prep, which is quite good because you're kneeling down, faster reload, stow and ready when you're crouching. And Moving Target, increased movement speed and target acquisition while moving to the sides. Not a particularly exciting roll for that one there. Next, we've got the Steel Sybil. Not too bad a roll. A lot of people retain this one, probably because of the On Guard and the Tireless Blade, so ammo granted for every other powered sword kill. It's not too bad if you're looking for a decent void sword. And then finally, we've got the third Axiom. Now, this drops from strikes. It's got the Unrelenting perk, rapidly defeating targets trigger health regeneration, and surplus increases handling, reload speed, and stability for each fully charged ability. High caliber rounds gives you increase in range, and ricochet rounds, don't really use those babies. It's a pulse rifle too, and it's a pulse rifle. Hello, my name is Pulse Rifle, and we've got ricochet rounds on that baby as well, which isn't that good for a pulse. So to be honest, what we're kind of looking at as the best two this week are the two 7th Seraph weapons, the revolver, but the best of the bunch, I think, is the 7th Seraph submachine gun. Don't forget, Warmind sells on both of these babies. Let's have a quick look through at the best for each class on the armor. So we got a 61 for the arms, they're not that great, 64 on the robes. Now these are the same as last week, I'm pretty sure. So if you've seen last week's, this seems to be what they are. +20 on the intellect though, that's pretty good there. We got 59 on the helmet, nah, I can't be asked with that. 62 on the boots. We got +18 in recovery, discipline, and intellect. That's not a bad little spread, to be honest, there. And here we are for the Titans. Let's have a look. Arms, got a 60 there, +20 in resilience, which ain't too bad. That's good for Titans. Makes your barricade builder bigger and quicker. Well, not the bigger, but quicker. 58 for the plate, that's crap. We've got 62 for the helmet, which ain't bad. Not a bad spread either there, and the boots is not as good. We've got +15 on strength and intellect though with a 61. Helmet the best this week for you lovely Titans. Hunters seem to have the best this week. We've got a 63 there on the arms, but unfortunately, well, no, +24 to mobility. Crikey, didn't see that. That's excellent because it makes your dodge recharge quicker. That's pretty cool. All the rest of the spread ain't that great, but then again, discipline is good for your grenades. 59 for the chests, who gives the monkeys buggery, and for the helmet, 64. That's pretty cool. +22 on the discipline, which is excellent again, and +19 for the mobility. That's probably the best piece thus far. And then the booties, 60. Well, an even-ish spread. No, it's not an even spread at all, is it? It's crap. But a 60 is reasonably respectable. Now, let us skip across the courtyard to go and see the old bonkers pigeon fancier here. Hello, Saint. What have you got for us this week? Okay, so ranks-wise, we've got a messenger there with high impact frame, outlaw and kill clip. That's quite a nice roll, outlaw and kill clip. That's pretty cool. And then for rank 16, we've got the solar scar, burst energy, energy transfer, chain reaction. Always pretty cool because, of course, it's a caster frame, so you're shooting out solar explosions, which will then chain react. That's good. I'd advise you to try and get a rank 16 this week. Bounties, we've got our normals. We've got... oh, no, we haven't. We've got something different. 25 opponents defeated, pulse rifle kills this week. Grenade launcher kills, and 20 kinetic weapon kills. That ain't bad. Shall we have a look at what the Adept's going to be? Not important for me. Ooh, it's the Shayura's Wrath Adept, so that ain't bad at all. And the map we've got this week is Widow's Court, which, well, makes a nice change. Nice and open and a bit of fresh air instead of that cauldron nonsense. I'm gonna die! See? Now, don't forget as well, if we do bump into each other in a trials match, shoot me in the arse and say hello. And once you do that, don't forget to give me a like and a subscribe and all that YouTube gubbins too. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage, pumpkins.